Hello and welcome back to another episode of Biographies. It's me, your host, and today we're shining the spotlight on the author behind the beloved Arthur stories, Marc Brown. Yep, that's right, I said it, the one and only Marc Brown. Got questions about him? Hold on tight, I've got answers because I know a thing or two about Marc Brown. Marc Brown is the mastermind behind the Arthur books. He's written dozens of them, but like many great creators, he didn't start out on top. So where do we begin his story? Naturally, at the very beginning, when Marc was just a baby. Yes, even children's authors start their journeys as babies. Hard to imagine, right? Marc Tolan Brown was born on November 25th, 1946, in Erie, Pennsylvania. His father, Leroy Brown, worked on the railroad while his mother, Renita, was a homemaker. From a young age, he was drawn, quite literally, to art. His grandmother encouraged him to pursue his talent, and that support left a lasting impression on him. In his high school years, one of his teachers introduced him to watercolor, a technique he would use throughout his career. Inspired by the artists Marc Chagall and Maurice Sendak, he continued to hone his own skills. After graduating, he decided to further his education in art and earned a bachelor's degree from the Cleveland Institution of Art in 1968. And that same year, he married Stephanie Marini, a ballet dancer and teacher, and they had 2 sons before eventually parting ways in 1977. After he went to college, he held various jobs, from delivery truck driver to short order cook, but his passion for art stayed strong. In 1976, he transitioned to working on children's books full time. In 1983, he married Lauren Carusi, a psychologist and writer, and together they had 1 daughter. His journey to become a celebrated author was underway. Yes, it was. You won't believe it, don't you think? The first book Marc illustrated was Isaac Nzemefu's story, What Makes the Sun Shine. He went on to illustrate other authors' works, as well as co-author books with his own wife, Lauren. One of their collaborations, Divers Divorce, a guide for changing families, was published in 1986, and it earned a notable syndication from the New York Times. But what make Marcus most known are the Arthur books, which began with the story Arthur's Nose. This debut story launched a series that would soon capture hearts everywhere. Arthur's eyes followed, and before long, Arthur and his friends became household names. Marc created books for all levels for elementary readers, picture books, beginner readers, and chapter books. The Arthur series was a hit and sold over 5 million copies between 1976 and 1995. And of course, Arthur became the star of his own Emmy television series, which ran until 2022 or something. Yep, that's the incredible story of Marc Brown, a man whose talent and imagination sharp the shadows of many. While not everyone may be a fan of Arthur, the impact of Marc's work can't be denied at all. This is L.D.E signing off for now. Until next time, Pittsburgh, never lose hope in your dreams. Just like Marc Brown didn't. Marc Brown, if I ever get the chance to know you, I would love to say that I want to thank you for your hard work on the Arthur stories.